If you've got young children, the chance to get out in the bush and experience nature might seem a bit of a challenge some days. However, more and more family-friendly walks are opening up in New Zealand's wild places. Let's join a bunch of keen local kids here on Great Barrier Island with the ultimate reward for any sore feet, a soak in the Kaitoke Hot Springs. You got water? You've all got a jersey on? Sunblock on? Yes. Ready to go?
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Onward.
I'm good at finding bugs.
You're good at finding bugs?
Are you?
Great. That's going to be helpful.
This little tree here is called karamu, and it's related to coffee. Can you see just on the veins, there's little spots at the end of the veins there? So they're tiny, tiny little holes, and little mites live in them, little tiny mites. They're so hard to see you need a microscope. And the little mites come out and they eat any fungi that are on the back of the leaf. Yeah, some kind of fungus, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is that climbing fern, and it's really very strong. And Maori used to twist a lot of these together and make ropes out of them. It's just 2 strands. You can imagine 10 or 15 strands put together.
One thing to do when you're walking in the bush, if you want to try and attract the birds down, and I always do it, is you just kick up a little bit of gravel, not too much because you don't want to wreck the track, but as you go down and you're kicking up gravel, bug-eating birds like fantails, and tomtits and wee robins sometimes come down and hang out around your feet so they can take the bugs. What have you done to make this walk more accessible for families?
We've done the whole track right from the road to the pools, and that's the reason the boardwalks we're on are so wide, so wheelchairs and pushchairs can get on it.
If you guys are out in the bush, there's a really, really handy thing that you can do. And it doesn't really cost anything. You can use a piece of polystyrene, right? Or a wet cork. So if you've got any corks at home, they'll do the same thing. And then you just have a jar or a bottle. So I pinched one of our glasses from home. Give it a bit of a lick, so it's a little bit wet, and he's talking to me. All right, then you have a go. Those are called spores. What comes out of them are the wee seeds, and that'll turn into new ferns. Fern babies.
You can eat the ends of these. They taste a bit like carrots. Well, I'll eat a bit of this just to prove it. It's all right. You try some. It's all right, isn't it? It's not unpleasant.
What have you got? Moth. Oh, I got a moth.
This used to be the old sea cliff, what we're standing on. And if you dig under there, you can find these old shells. And these have been radiocarbon dated. They're 6,000 years old. This is volcanic ash. This is out of Sanderson's paddock just at Clarice here.
That came across when there was a big volcanic eruption in Rotorua.
And it came right across to the barrier.
Kaitoke Hot Springs are naturally occurring hot springs that flow out of the earth due to thermal activity under Great Barrier Island. And they make a very rewarding finish to a nature walk with the kids. Yeah!